from Buena Vista Television, it's BVTV Tonight. Tonight's guests are Sarah Mackey and Hunter Schmidt. Tonight's segment is Guess That Fish. Tonight's game is Fishy Charades. And here's your host, Kyle Weavers.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to BVTV Tonight. It's our second episode. Can you believe it? I thought it was a joke when I heard we were making a second episode. But I guess it's the real deal now. I'm only kidding. It's what we do here. But in all seriousness, with this being our second episode and all, I've been thinking a lot about sequels lately. Like this June, Disney Pixar is releasing another sequel to one of their beloved films, The Incredibles 2. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty incredible. But not all sequels are a good idea. Do you know what movie really shouldn't have had a sequel? The Titanic. Yikes. The ratings would have sunk instantly. Or what about Groundhog Day 2? It would literally be the same thing all over again. Or how about a second episode of BVTV Tonight? What were the producers thinking? I'm only joking. We've got another great show for you all tonight. Mathematics major Sarah Mackey and computer guru Hunter Schmidt are here. And we've got some pretty fun games to play as well. Sit tight, we'll be right back after this commercial break. Welcome back to BVTV Tonight, everybody. All right, our first guest tonight is a senior mathematics major. It's Sarah Mackey. How are you tonight?
I'm fantastic, Kyle. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you. It's exciting to be here.
BVTV Tonight, it's the best thing. The best thing. So for those watching who don't know who you are, can you give us a little bit of an introduction of who Sarah Mackey is?
Who Sarah Mackey is? That's super deep. So yeah, I'm a senior mathematics major. I'm also a double major in computer science. And if by those two facts you haven't picked it up yet, I kind of like things that people hate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's the gist of everything here. I'm from Center Point, Iowa. Shout out to my hometown of like 3 people.
What all are you involved in here on campus, Sarah?
Oh gosh, so many things. So I'm vice president of the Association of Computing Machinery. That's the student computer science group on campus. I work as an RA in Grand, greatest place to live ever. What else? I'm part of the Dean's Fellowship as well. Okay. I give tours on campus. I work in the CAE as a tutor. I'm an academic assistant for Dr. Gail Hartsock.
You're busy.
Yeah, the list goes on. So
You're very busy. So as I understand too, you did an internship at Microsoft, right?
Yeah, I did.
So how was that experience?
That was awesome. Interning for big tech companies is probably the coolest thing you could do. There's just so many perks. And I got to live in Seattle, which was awesome. I love that place. But yeah, Microsoft is an awesome company. I got to work for Bing, nice. Which is a thing that a lot of people laugh at, but the coolest part about it is that we know that, I don't know, no one's ever going to be Googled, so we just get paid a boatload of money to knock around with cool technology. So yeah.
That's awesome. So you've had a good amount of experience with technology, it sounds like, between being the vice president of the computer science club, being a computer science major, working for Microsoft, and in fact, you actually recently appeared in an ASINS presentation on technology, right?
Yes.
And technology safety, to be more specific. What was the purpose behind that presentation?
Yeah, so that was all about educating the greater BV community about computer security. No matter how hard you're going to try, computers are going to be a part of your life, and important information about you will be stored on them. So we just wanted everyone to kind of know some good practices with computers and with their sensitive information.
Awesome. So, and I heard you talked a lot about phishing, the PH kind, not the F kind. Can you tell us what that is?
Yeah, so phishing is just a form of social engineering, and by that we mean just different ways to kind of get your information. You can think about the movie Hackers, if you've ever seen it, like old school Angelina Jolie sitting at a computer and a bunch of like different arms moving, grabbing tapes. But what social engineering is sort of like trying to get yourself invited into a place, or pretending that you're not somebody and getting invited in there. So the campus saw a lot of phishing emails this first semester, and it typically just looks like something that's internal, but it's actually not at all. And so they disguise themselves to get access to passwords, emails, and then different sites from there.
That's really intense. That's really scary.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a funny show, Sarah.
I'm sorry. We give away Swedish Fish, too.
Okay, I guess that makes up for it.
We tried to play on that a lot.
What is the weirdest malicious email you've ever seen then? Either that you've gotten or somebody else has shown you?
I got an email from somebody trying to get me to send them like $1,000 to their son who was abroad or something once. It was really, really weird. It sounded like super urgent and like this person was gonna die and like, yeah.
That's really elaborate though.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not condoning that type of emailing, but it's impressive that they're able to come up with that.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff. That's crazy. So do you have any advice on how to recognize a malicious email and what should we be looking for?
Yeah, if it's something you weren't expecting to get, chances are it's not a thing that you were supposed to get. And if you see an email that says, urgent, this is your last notice to do this, if you haven't gotten a first notice, there's a good chance that that's fake too. And honestly, just checking URLs is a big thing. If you see something with a giant string of characters or a weird sentence, that's probably not a real URL. So just be cautious and always ask questions. That's the best thing that you can do.
Well, and that helps too because we have Tufix here on campus to be able to ask those questions. So
yeah.
So it seems like you're pretty knowledgeable about email phishing, Sarah. But I want to see how much you know about fish in pop culture. Are you up for it?
Pop culture, yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
So we have a game here, and I have these 6 wonderful little boxes, and under each of them is a zoomed-in fish from something in pop culture.
Okay.
So we're gonna do this one at a time here, okay?
Okay.
So this is our first one here.
Oh, do I have to know the name of it?
Yes, you have to know the name and where it's from.
It's the octopus from Finding Dory.
Okay.
But I don't know its name at all. I've seen that movie once.
Okay, I'll give that one to you. It's Hank.
Hank? Okay, no, I never would have gotten that. Okay. This is gonna be horrible. Oh, it's
our second one.
Yeah, Flounder, Little Mermaid. Okay.
Very good. She's really good at this. Okay, our third one. This one is one of my favorites, so I'm hoping you can get it.
It's Rainbow Fish from the series Rainbow Fish.
There we go. There we go. This one might be a little tough. I've seen this movie once, so I'm not gonna be mad at you if you don't get this one.
Oh, it's Will Smith in fish form. I can't even think of the. I know Angelina Jolie is also in it in fish form. Oh gosh, yeah, I have no idea what the name of this movie is.
You can tell me all the other details about the movie except the characters.
Is there a shark in it too?
Is
it Shark Tale?
There you go, that's the name of the movie.
I remember there's like the shark on there who's like the weird one, and he just like sits on a bar stool and goes like this. That's the only thing I remember from that movie.
This is Oscar from Shark Tale.
Okay.
But yes, very good.
This is Futurama, right?
Yes, yep.
I don't actually know his name.
Okay, see, I've
never I'm so sorry, I don't watch Futurama.
I don't either. It's Zoidberg.
I was told it's written by a bunch of mathematicians though, so a lot of people tell me I should watch it, but...
It's Zoidberg from Futurama.
Okay.
Okay, so here's our 6th one.
Oh, oh god, I can't think of his name. Okay.
You can do it, you can do it.
Okay, so it's Finding Nemo.
Yep.
Fish are friends, not food.
Starts with a B, I'll give you that.
Bruce, yeah.
There we
Bruce.
go. Okay, so you did pretty good with these 6, so I have a bonus one here.
Oh,
are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, here's our bonus one.
Left shark.
There, she got it. She got it. She's so good. She's so good. That was the best game. I love that one. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move on here, but I think that was the hands down the best game I've ever played of Guess That Fish. It is also the only game of Guess That Fish I've ever played. But we're gonna take a quick break, but when we come back, we're gonna have Hunter Schmidt on. So catch you back after the break. Our next guest is a computer guru and works at Tufix. Let's hear it for Hunter Schmidt. There he is. Well, there we go. We did it. We did it. Welcome to the show, man.
Wow, this couch is really comfy.
I know.
Thanks for having me on.
Well, I don't get to experience the couch, so I'm going to take your word for it.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's perfectly fine.
I'm glad it's comfortable. I'm glad we're giving you good amenities here on the show. So.
Appreciate it.
So go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself here.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm Hunter Schmidt. I am a computer science major here at BV. I'm the president of the ACM that Sarah is also a part of. I participate in some on-campus activities, Humans versus Zombies, which you've covered before.
Humans versus Zombies.
Wonderful thing.
Wonderful thing.
And I'm also an STA, or a Student Technology Assistant, here at 2Fix.
Nice. So what does that position at 2Fix involve then?
So my responsibilities as a STA is to kind of help people with any of their like problems that they come up with at a desk. You know, your computer's running slow, or you can't hook up to the internet. You know, those types of things. And then some more serious stuff, like if your hard drive fails, we try and recover data like that too. And some of the hardware around campus, like if your projector isn't working, we go out and help people with that as well.
So essentially what you're saying is without you, I wouldn't have gotten through the past 4 years.
Absolutely.
So how does 2Fix handle phishing attempts on campus? We talked to Sarah a little bit about what phishing was. She said that there'd been some attempts on campus last semester. How does 2Fix handle something like that?
Yeah, with phishing emails on campus, we see them through a spam filter. We'll see those pop up, and if somebody's sending a bunch of emails, if they've been phished and their account's compromised, we'll shut down their account so that they can't send out anymore and propagate the attack further. As for when people come in and say, hey, this email looks a little fishy with a PH, you know, is this a real email? We'll tell them, you know, more than likely it's probably not real, and to go ahead and delete it and ignore it.
Okay, but obviously you don't want this to happen, but what does happen if, or what do you do if somebody does end up falling for one of those phishing emails? Like, let's say Sarah really wanted to help that guy whose son was overseas and just send him that $1,000. You know, what do you do when they fall for that?
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, a few people will fall for it. You know, it's inevitable, but the things that we try and do to get people to recover a little bit is to change their passwords for their BV account. We try and remind them, you know, don't use that password elsewhere because, you know, it's likely to be used somewhere else if somebody's trying to get a hold of your credentials somewhere. And we try and give them some best practices, you know, and try and explain what a phishing email looks like, how to spot the differences and whatnot.
Nice. So to go along with that, what should BV students specifically do if they find a phishing email or think that they may have gotten sent one?
If you think you've been sent a spam email or a phishing email, go ahead and send it to spam@bvu.edu. That'll go into our filter, and then we'll be able to detect it a little bit easier. Personally, if you get one and you think it's phishing, go ahead and delete it, because you can't fall for a phishing attempt if it's in your recycle bin.
That is very true. That is best advice I've heard in the past 4 years. So
do what I can.
Thank you. Thank you. Can 2Fix help BV students then verify the legitimacy of an email if they're unsure? Can we stop on over to 2Fix and you guys can help us out?
Absolutely. If you're on campus, you can totally send us or come up to us and show us the email. Hey, is this legitimate? Odds are it's not. Even if there's students that are remote or like not on campus specifically, they can send those to 2fix@bvu.edu, and we'll be able to make tickets and work with those over the internet too.
And you guys are all super friendly as well, which is helpful because I'm able to come up to you. I have a lot of dumb questions when it comes to technology, so I'm glad that you all are very friendly and welcome me with open arms in all of my dumb questions. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate 2Fix.
Anytime.
So what's one of the craziest crises you've ever had at 2Fix? Not just in terms of phishing, but in all of your time at 2Fix, what's the craziest thing you've seen? We're going to protect the identity of the individual of the craziness, but can you give me a situation?
I got a tie between two. Can I share two?
Yes, share two. Share two.
So first one is related to phishing.
Okay.
Somebody impersonated the Dean of the School of Science, Benjamin Donath.
Okay.
Down to their name, their position, the School of Science. They made it look exactly as he would.
Okay.
And it went to all the faculty in the School of Science. It was a really big issue, and it was Saturday when I was by myself.
Oh, jeez.
There was no administration, no nothing, so I called an audible, and I contained it myself. But the professors, there was, I think, 3 professors that ended up falling for it, and we had to make sure that we recovered all of their stuff, because student data is really sensitive, and we don't want that to get into the wrong hands.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was a really stressful Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, not your typical Saturday afternoon, I'm sure.
Absolutely not. The other was in a transition for Long Lines, which is an internet provider here. They accidentally cut the internet for our section of the world, and so we had people asking, "Hey, Is this down? Yes, this is down. We're very well aware that this is down right now.
And that was nothing you could do about that.
Nope, that was just everyone's calling in. Things are broken. We are aware of the situation. We are repairing it as we can. Just be patient. We'll be sure to let you know when things are fixed. It was a stressful time, but everything obviously got fixed because we are able to use the internet now.
And you're here still.
And I'm still here, so I didn't die.
It's a win-win.
Absolutely.
So you've had a lot of great advice in this interview, Hunter. You're a guru, as I said. You are a guru. So what is something people should know about computer safety that they may not know? Impart your wisdom.
Impart my wisdom. Don't buy a Mac, no. Macs are wonderful for certain purposes that I don't use. The things that I would impart knowledge upon, I would definitely say that when you are browsing the internet, don't download free stuff all the time because people will give out free things in exchange for, your data. That's a big thing right now. Or they'll be like, hey, come take this survey. It'll give you a free $10 gift card. By the way, we'll have your Facebook login, which is very dangerous in the right hands or in the wrong hands.
Yes. Either or.
Either or. Don't download things. Don't click on a bunch of pop-ups. Do some safe browsing. Don't click on things that you're not trying to click on.
Safe browsing. That's a very good tip. This guy, he's got all sorts of wisdom. I think you're ready to graduate.
I've been ready to graduate, actually, Kyle. I've been ready.
Haven't we all? So how can BV students contact Two-Fix? Do you have a email, phone number? Do you have an AOL Messenger account, MySpace?
Hey,
how can we get...
I actually have an AOL account, okay?
Still?
Yeah.
I actually have a MySpace?
Yeah.
Still? Like actively using it?
Now.
Okay.
Not in now.
No, I still use the AOL.
You're a monster.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Hunter was about to lose all of his credibility there if he was about to say that he still had an active MySpace page, but...
No, okay, so if you're trying to contact Two-Fix, bring it back here.
Not AOL.
Not AOL.
Okay.
If you're trying to contact Two-Fix, you can call us on the phone, 712-749-2349, Two-Fix.
Oh, clever. I think
Gotta love
somebody
that
planned
T9
that.
texting right there.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Gotta love that. So that's our phone number. If you need to get us by email, twofix@bvu.edu. Or if you don't have access to anything electronic, you can always walk yourself down to the desk down in the forum.
Yep, that's right by the CAE there, right
Correct.
in that forum area. So lots of ways you can get a hold of Two-Fix, and they're a great service to have. They've helped me. They've helped all of us tonight, just in 5 minutes. It's a great interview. You've helped all of us. So what we're actually going to do now is all this talk about phishing has really got me hyped for another game because I struggle taking things seriously. So Hunter, Sarah, are you guys ready for a game of fish charades?
Absolutely.
All right, let's
do
play
it.
fish charades. Okay, so I have, don't look. I have in this bowl several fish movies.
Okay.
And I'm going to do my best to act them out.
You're a psych major, right?
I want to see the relation here. I want to understand where this is going.
I don't know where he's going with this.
Explain that.
You've been in a few productions, right?
Okay,
on
that would
campus
be theater.
For theater?
Yeah.
Okay.
Psychology.
I just want to make.
Okay. I
See
was
if
like,
you're
I wanted
trying.
to see where the psychology was coming into charades. So, okay. All right. Here's the first one.
Short?
Little.
Little. Small.
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 Um,
Little fish? Small fish. Small? Short.
Short fin.
Jaws. Fish movie. Finding Nemo. Small. Little. Short?
Small.
What's the first word? How many words?
Small tail.
Two
words.
Okay. Small? Little.
Little.
Foot?
Mermaid.
Little.
Boom.
Oh,
There it is. Hunter got it. Good job.
that was so
Tail.
hard.
Okay, so I'm not very good at this apparently.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you this hint right now. This is a newer movie. I'm not gonna be very good at this one.
Okay. New movie.
The Shape of Water.
There it is. He got it. He got it. It's a love story. That's the best I have.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did the hand motion there, and I
Shape
knew
of
exactly
water.
what we were talking
Okay, there
about.
we go. We got it. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Jaws.
Jaws.
There it
Yeah.
is. She got it. She got it. Okay. Where am I?
Dory?
Finding Nemo?
Finding Nemo?
There it is.
Yes.
Okay, last one. You
Okay.
guys ready? Last one.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Oh boy. Pressure's on.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
Sharknado.
There it is. There's got it. There's got it. Okay, everyone. I think that's about all the time we have for tonight. Thanks again to Sarah and Hunter for stopping by. Let's hear it again for them one more time. And remember, if you ever need any tech support or need help with phishing, the PH kind, not the F kind, you can contact 2Fix on the phone, in email, or stop on down to the forum in person. Thank you so much, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you later, Beaver Nation.